Hey YouTube, this is Jake, and we haven't made a video in a while. We will be making another one. I wanted to share a very rare publication that I have, Blood Medicine and the Law of God. This is, from what I understand, pretty rare. I got it on eBay when I was waking up to the truth about the witnesses. And as most ex-witnesses know, the witnesses don't like booklets like this being out there, since they seem to want to destroy evidence of their misfortunes, miscalculations, and their history overall. They kind of want to start scot-free. So this was, let's see, this was published 1961. Again, I found it on eBay. From what I understand, they're really rare. And I am going to turn this camera around so I can show you the text I want to share with you. Okay, so here it is. I wanted to show you the opening page. This is copyright 1961, Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, Blood Medicine and the Law of God. And the first quotation, because see, the Watchtower, at least when I was in, there was kind of this belief that, oh, everything they've allowed has never changed. You know, they allow fractions as a conscious matter, so that's never changed. Well, we're going to see. Okay. Page 14, last paragraph, about halfway through the paragraph, it says, they are not, speaking of Christians, they are not going to feel that if they have some of their own blood stored for transfusion, it's going to be more acceptable than the blood of another person. They know that God required that shed blood be poured out on the ground. Nor are they going to feel that a slight infraction, such as momentary storage of blood in a syringe when it is drawn from one part of the body for injection into another part, is somehow less objectionable than storing it for a longer period of time. And that first paragraph I'm sharing with you is interesting because this is actually a medical procedure. I believe it has something to do with spinal fluid, or fluid that contains blood components in the spine to seal some type of injury. I believe that is acceptable now. So in other words, you can't get disfellowshipped or disciplined for it. And the second quote is from page 39. Let me grab that. There you go. So here's page 39 and paragraph 2. This is the big one. Excuse me. Yeah, there it is. Paragraph 2. Although Jehovah's Witnesses will not eat blood as a food, nor in medical use consent to any kind of blood transfusion, or in place of it, an infusion of any blood fraction or blood substance, blah, 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 this does not rule out all medical treatment. This right here is a smoking gun regarding blood fractions, and showing that when this was written, they said that it would be unchristian-like. I'm not sure if they disfellowshipped at this time for using blood. They may have, but or blood fractions. They may have disfellowshipped people, but right here it's saying that blood fractions or blood substances, which in this booklet, the blood substances refer to the components. So they were saying blood fractions were not okay back at this time. So the question raised in my mind is, how can this be? How can they not have blood guilt if back in this time they were saying, oh, you cannot have blood fractions, and then later on change their mind and say, oh, it's a conscious matter? This was one of the biggest deal breakers for me, because they can pretty much change any doctrine they want to, and you know, the consequences to the average witness, you know, they don't care. So I hope this has been helpful. I know it was helpful for me. And once again, Blood Medicine and the Law of God, a pretty rare booklet. Hopefully other ex-witnesses have it out there. Thanks for watching.